So tell me a little bit about who you are and about why you're here today.
I'm here today because I want to make the world a better place with my presence. And so I like to express myself in my art and my filming, my screenplays. I wanted to tell the truth about two people that kind of sucked. And I think that we did that today, that the world will be forever changed because we told a sucky story about sucky people. And I think that had a good impact on the world.
That's good. I'm glad that you feel like you accomplished something by making this film. Tell us a little bit for the viewers who are at home wondering what was the best part of making this movie?
The best part of this movie was when we didn't have to make it anymore.
Good. That's good. What on the flip side of that? What are some parts that were difficult or that you didn't quite so much enjoy doing? What were some of those things?
I didn't enjoy having to work with people. I absolutely hated other people thinking that they knew what they were talking about when I knew exactly what to do, and somehow by some miracle we pulled through despite that obstacle. But
the obstacle of other people other than yourself.
Correct. That
right,
one.
Right.
It was very difficult to have to work that way, but as I said, I believe that success was granted, and so we survived.
So your preference would have been to have worked alone and played every part?
Absolutely. In fact, interesting side note here, in the early stages of the story, of the screenplay, the initial idea, which I came up with naturally, and I thought it was the best idea.
Naturally.
Unfortunately, the board didn't go with it, but I thought that we could create an artistic representation of all of the different elements of the story in that one person plays every single character. With the technology that we have now, it would have been absolutely breezy to do that. But as I began to think about it more and more, I realized that the world wasn't ready for that.
In what way?
In that talent, true, raw, edible, lion meat talent, to some is like a drug, and if you offer it to them in too much of an amount, it will destroy them. But I couldn't bring myself to allow others to be destroyed. I thought I would give the mere mortals their moment. Well, thank you.
It's very generous of you. And it was also so generous of you to join us today. Thank you so much for the insight that you have given us.
Well, you're paying me, so that's why I'm here.
Well, naturally. But thank you for the insight that you've given us into the filmmaking process.